So today's discussion was basically about 23.
budget.
Today's discussion was about the 23-24 budget that we had to present before the council for approval. So budget was approved. There was not many issues that were raised, and yeah, that's it.
So last year the budget was of 101 crore with surplus of 414 crores. What was this time?
There was no surplus of 14 crore. So this year there is a surplus around 1.7 crore. 1.7. Yeah. So I think this is the first 2 years where we have not had to break our fixed deposits to pay for salaries or anything like that also. So
There is any implementation for the revenue generations.
see, now for reparation we have a lot of outstanding. Now unfortunately there is that market issue that has been pending for 15 years. That National Theatre is pending, our CCP building is pending. So now all of that we started to slowly take up. So for example, the National Theatre now also we have made progress in that. We have to appoint a new estate officer, which we are approaching the government for permission. Once that is given, then hopefully within the next 3-4 months we will push for eviction of that thing, and we want that property back. Same with the market issue also. We have now all of those people have been given the live-in license agreement, which none of the tenant wanted to sign. So now we have changed that to a lease agreement. So taking some of their points into consideration. Now that is with the law department pending approval. So once that is done also, now we want to approach the tenant association and ask them to sign, because now that outstanding for the market is around some 25 crores, which is not a joke. So we have been paying the electricity bills, water bills and everything, and that is coming basically from taxpayers' money. So that should not be happening. So again, once government gives us approval for that also, then we want to push for all of these people to sign the lease agreement. So we're hoping they cooperate.
At present, you get any revenue from
nothing is coming from the market now. We're spending our own money for the market. In fact, they come to us all the time asking us to fix the thing. See, now all these soccer people, they pay us regularly. So there is no issue with that. But that money itself is not enough to repair and everything. For example, the roof has to be repaired. And we have to deploy some 20-30 staff we have to put over there, because all of these people they spit on the walls and everything. So we are spending more money in the market also. So that
and the people who is having the shops in the market,
they are not paying anything, no, because they have not signed the lease agreement. So now we have to ask them to do it.
So without signing, how they are running the business?
So that is not, see, before now we had not been given ceiling powers. So now on our request and everything, we approached the DMA and they have granted, and the government, and they have granted us ceiling powers. But now we cannot go and seal the shops because our agreement also is pending approval also, because we had to change it from a live-in license agreement to a lease agreement. So once that is done, then we can approach them saying as per our discussion. And we have given them plenty of opportunity. For 2 years now I've been talking to them. They cooperate initially, and later after that they don't do anything. So now this is the last chance that we're giving them. Once our lease agreement is approved by the government, they have no choice. They can sign or we will start sealing their shops. We will have to take everything from them now. Whatever money is owed from the thing. And we had spoken to them. They also had agreed to pay whatever thing. So even the terms of the agreement also are mutually beneficial to both parties also. We are not being excessively harsh on them or anything like that. It's a fair thing. We will give them a period of 1 year, whatever it is, to repay their money. They are outstanding. 25 crores is there, no? Trade tax has not been paid, sanitation has not been paid, nothing has been paid. And on top of that, the condition of the market is becoming worse also. But we don't have the money to get it fixed. It is a big project.
So is they are paying to anybody?
They are not paying anything, no?
They are paying.
Who are they paying to? Nobody.
Nobody.
मेरा सेकंड थिंग स्मार्ट सिटी जे काम चलता आणि सध्या बिझनेसवर इफेक्ट जाता त्याचं तुम्ही कसे करता?
See, now we have instructed, we've written to the smart city plenty of times, asking them to complete the work on time and everything also. But now, because see, all of the work that they are doing is very complex work. It is not easy work. Some of the roads and everything also, not, you have to redo lines, you have to shift all utilities, you have to do all of those things. So it's pretty complex. But now we have asked them. Now it's been this. We're also starting to lose our patience now. It has been going on for a very long time. We understand the pains that people of Panjim are going through also. So we expect them to do a good job and to do it very quickly also. So we have sent demands to them also.
So as the work is going on, as the MLA said that he won't be any responsible for the way work with any damage or flood in the city. How about you?
No, see, if you look at it also now, it is not the CCP who is doing any of the work. Now each agency has been given their thing. Sewage department is doing one thing. GSUDA is doing one thing. PWD is doing another thing also. Now all of these people have their own engineers in their departments who are supposed to look after this now, no?
So finally it is your people, your this thing. So
I
how
don't,
you will
feasibility is
face
not
the
my
people?
department, Baba.
No, I mean the locals who was the Panjim residents and all.
Hmm.
So how you will answer to these people if any flood or these things?
That is what I'm saying also now. What is the point of having engineers if they themselves are not doing their jobs? What is the point then? I might as well be hired as an engineer now to do the thing. See, like that now we have to oversee all of the work. We're not saying we're abandoning anything. We have to oversee all of this to make sure the work is being done properly. But ultimately also it is each department that has to be responsible for their work also, right? See, now as Smart City also everyone assumes that Smart City has a lot of power to do anything. But it is the executing agency who can bring up fines and do all those things against the contractors. So they have to do their jobs also. No?
गव्हर्नमेंटान लास्ट टाइम तुमकां डेडलायन दिलेली 25 मार्च समथिंग फिनिश दिस वर्क कितें एक्झॅक्ट कितें स्टेटस
आता किती
now-
प्रोग्रेस किती आता प्रोग्रेस किती आता नेक्स्ट डेडलाईन किती आहे तुमची
So now they are saying at least by the end of now 31st or they're saying first week of April at least everything has to be done. See now we are going off what the contractors and what the departments are giving us in terms of deadlines also. So if they are saying 1st of April then we have to say 1st of April also.
बट जातलें
Yeah, it should be also. No? G20 is starting in like some time.
युनिवर्सल टॅक्स करपाचो रिझन कितें
Sorry?
युनिवर्सल जो
the
टॅक्स केलो तुमी
rationalization.
सगळे
Yeah.
एक सारखे केले ते कितें करपाचो रिझन कितें
No, so we had pushed for a reduction. See, now we had gotten complaints from the Pato area saying that taxes are too high and everything, which I agree was high. So now, based on that thing, we have reduced taxes for commercial areas. What we have to do is rationalize taxes. Now, for example, also now in 2016, I think when Suren was mayor, they had passed a resolution increasing all of the taxes. And the problem is that those taxes, and when the old commissioner was there, the taxes were not ratified by any body, and they didn't send it to be gazetted. So now there is people have taken the corporation to court. Depending on that court order, we will have to refund all of that money, which is not possible. So here we are sitting and correcting all of the old mistakes from the past. So it will take us some time, but we plan on at least we started progress on all of these things. So hopefully, maybe by mid of next year we should get everything done.
ओके
So CCP, the election for the post of mayor and deputy mayor, it will end on 30th. And anybody has come to you showing any interest for the post of
They have come to me asking them to be mayor.
ultimately they will come to you on this.
No. Okay. We'll decide. The councillors will nominate whoever it is. Okay. 30th. 29. 29. Yeah, 29. Yeah. Okay. Okay.